There's a reason your grandmother always kept a glass of water on the nightstand, why the dream you had last week won't let go, why the hairs on your arms raise when no one's in the room, because the veil isn't gone, it's just thin. And in that thinness, spirit speaks in symbols, in silence, in dreams that feel more like visits than visions. In metaphysics, we call it intercommunication, spirit to spirit conversation that bypasses the mouth and goes straight to the soul. You don't have to be a medium to hear the unseen. You just have to remember the language. And that's what this lesson is about. Because when you stop doubting what you're hearing, you'll start receiving what you've been praying for. In metaphysics, the term for spirit communication is intercommunication, a direct non-physical exchange of energy, thought, or message from one consciousness to another. It happens through dreams, through synchronicities, through those sudden thoughts that feel like they came from somewhere deeper. Sometimes it's your higher self speaking, sometimes it's your ancestors, sometimes it's source breaking the silence. Spirit doesn't always speak in words. It speaks in frequency, in symbols, in sensation, in that quiet knowing that doesn't ask for proof. That's why dreams feel more real than waking life. Why certain songs hit like a message. Why something in you knew before anyone said a word. You weren't imagining it. You were remembering how to listen. Before there were metaphysics degrees, we were already speaking to the dead. We just called it different names. A whisper in the cotton fields, a warning in a dream, a Bible flipped to the exact psalm you needed without ever touching the page. Our people didn't study intercommunication. We survived because of it. Hoodoo wasn't just root work, it was a language. Every candle lit was a conversation. Every dream journal was an altar. Every time your grandmother said, "That ain't nothing but the Lord talking to me," she was decoding the divine. They told us it was superstition. They called us crazy, spooky, or delusional. But we weren't hallucinating, we were hearing. Spirit never stopped talking. We just had to stop doubting the voice. What they called ghosts, we called guides. What they called fear, we called frequency. If you want to receive messages from spirit, you don't chase. You prepare the room. Start with a clean space, physically and energetically. Light a white candle. Place a glass of water near your bed or altar. This becomes the gateway, a mirror for spirit to move through. If you work with ancestors, place their photo or name nearby. No need for theatrics, just sincerity. Now speak clearly and with intention. If there's a message for me, I'm open to receive it in peace, in clarity, and in truth. I only allow divine forces of light and lineage to speak. All else is dismissed, dissolved, and denied. Then sleep, or journal, or sit in stillness. The answer might come as a dream, a whisper, a line in a book, or a sudden knowing, but it will come. Because when spirit knows you're listening, it speaks louder. The veil was never meant to be feared. It was meant to be felt. Because when you stop questioning the signs, when you finally sit still enough to hear what your spirit's been trying to say, you realize you were never alone. Your dreams are not random. Your goosebumps are not accidents. Your intuition is not paranoia. It's communication. It's memory. It's love without a body. So take what you've learned, light your candle, set your water, and open your ears to the silence. Because the ancestors are still speaking. The question is, will you listen? Drop a I in the comments if you've ever had a dream that felt more like a visitation. And I'll see you next time when we go deeper into the realm of soul, contracts, sacred bonds, and energetic ties. The relationships that teach, test, and transform. This is Black Metaphysics, and the class continues beyond the veil. Stay ready. Spirit don't whisper forever.